Good morning. Yeah, I've been coughing for a while this morning. Don't know why, but so today is Thursday, July 17th, 7:06. Moving slow this morning, y'all. I woke up. I had a hard time getting up this morning, and I got a cough going on. So this is what I decided to have this morning: some good old cereal. And of course, I don't put sugar in my Cheerios. I eat them just like this, with milk. I have 2% milk, of course, because I'm lactose intolerant. I shouldn't have any milk really, but I deal with it. Sometimes it don't bother me, sometimes it does. A lot of times it does. But and a banana, yay! So I'm gonna get this breakfast chuggled down. I forgot to charge all my stuff, y'all. I don't know. Oh, I think I'm gonna work out at home today. It's really nice out, so maybe something will be charged up by the time I get ready to go, and I can vlog a little bit. I think I'm gonna walk for probably about 30 minutes and then come back and do a cardio tape, but we'll see. I'll let you know what I do. What's up, y'all? So what I decided to do is actually walk today in the neighborhood. I tell you, and I want to do a little vlogging before I get too crunk. I'm probably gonna walk for about an hour, but I decided not to go to the gym this morning. I don't know, I've been coughing like crazy this morning for some reason. I mean, like real bad. I woke up coughing bad. They're building some new houses in this subdivision over here across from us, and they put up a whole lot of houses over here. I kind of hate it because I don't know. It's, you know, these subdivisions be crowded enough, and we got a little more space on our side than they got over here. They cram these houses over here. Not cram them like I see up in the city, but the lots are a little tight. I don't think they have as much backyard as we do, as much space, but I'm gonna tell you that's not a bad thing, because honey, when you get older, we want a big yard and all that stuff, and thankful for it, grateful for it. But I tell you, when it comes to cutting the grass and keeping the yard up, and so you start to get older, that's a lot. It's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. I want to just vlog for a few minutes before I get too crunk. It is beautiful out here this morning, y'all. It feels good. It's a little wind, just a little bit of wind, but it's a little cool, a little crispness in the air. Thank God, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, the hubby came home yesterday and he worked it out. Do you hear me? Let me turn the camera around a little bit. Homeboy worked it out. Yes, he did. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I was so proud of him, and he was like so tired, y'all. And I was just like, Chris, well, you know, you don't have to work out today. Yada, yada, yada. He was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it in. I like these headphones, y'all. These headphones, I like the sound a whole lot better. I just like these headphones. Sorry, I know the sun might be glaring. I might have to turn the camera back around. But he came home yesterday. Homeboy got his workout on. He did an awesome job. I was so proud of him. And you ladies are, let me tell you something. Y'all are so dedicated and so focused till y'all really push me and really inspire me as well to keep doing what I do. I see ladies working out at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, you know, to get their challenge in, getting up like early in the morning. And you know, that's what it takes. It really is. That's what it takes a lot of times. It's just pure dedication. You know, sometimes when you start to get older, and you can start to get older in a young age. You don't have to be real old, but you know, you start to kind of slacking. and you know, you kind of fall off a little bit. And sometimes you need that motivation to just kind of keep going and get it back together and get back focused and stuff. And that's not a bad thing. You know, it happens to everybody sometimes. And if it hadn't happened to you yet, keep on living. I guarantee you that it will. It does to everybody. Whew. I know people probably gonna think I'm crazy. What is she doing? That's probably what they say to themselves. Yeah, but nowadays everybody vlog and do all that kind of stuff. It used to be when we first moved out here, of course it was hardly no houses over here. It was just a few. I always walk in the subdivision across the street because there's no dogs over here. Well, these people keep their dogs put up. I don't know what's be up in our subdivision. They piss me off with them freaking dogs over there. I'm gonna turn the camera around, y'all, because the sun really about to be in your face, and I don't want that. I'm gonna show you. It used to be a creek when we first moved down here, but shit, they done built up. Well, it used to be a little pond that me and my grandkids used to come to. It was right back there. I don't know if you can see it, but right back through there, down in there. We used to have fun. We used to go down there, throw rocks in the pond and fish and do a whole bunch of stuff. But you know, times change and things change and people change, and you gotta go with the flow. You can't always stay the same. So yeah, they built up some pretty nice houses around here. And yeah, like I said, sometimes we just need motivation, you know, but I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all getting it in, for real. And it's so good to see people. And everybody don't do videos, so I am glad to see people like actually tagging me in and all that good old stuff. And yeah, I just really want you to see the real me, because that's just who I am, me. I'm me. I wouldn't have it no other way. I love me. And you know, a lot of times, oh, let me show y'all the pond. You can see it real good now. That's the pond. Yeah, you can see it real good back there now. We used to go down there and throw rocks. It was dirt back there then. But and we've been in our house now probably about 11, almost 12 years. They're building a new house right there. I tell y'all, they putting up houses any and everywhere over here. But these houses, some of them were built when the market first started crashing. And so some of them, it took them a long, long time to sell. And I tell you, I had to take some cough medicine this morning. See, they cleared that lot out good down there. So, when we started seeing them, which my husband's a GC, but it was funny because when we started seeing these houses over here going up, which he had already told me, you know, that things were coming back, and I could see with my job really that the market was kind of coming back some. So we started seeing them throwing houses up, and we're like, okay, yeah, it's really back now. Yep, so they building these houses back up over here. It's a good little ways around this thing. But y'all, what I like to do is encourage women to be at their best. Not just women, people in general. Because I tell you, life is rough and it gets hard sometimes. And sometimes we all need encouragement. My grandma was my best cheerleader. And I tell you, when she passed, it knocked me off my rocker, y'all. It did something to me. And you know, I had to be strong though, you know, because I don't know, I was the strong one, and I don't think I properly grieved. I grieved before she passed, like real heavily. You know, and spend a lot of time with her, talking to her, and you know, we're just talking about different things. And she confirming with me that she was okay and she was good. You know, and don't worry about her. Worry about getting myself together. That was my grandma's, you know, that was her thing. That was her message to me during that time. I'm gonna turn the camera around now because the sun's gonna be in your face. See how it's shining on me? But her thing to me was to make sure that I was okay and all that she was going through. You know, her messages to me a lot of times were, you know, if I don't leave here and I can't see God, and I worked a long time to see him, and she was my cheerleader. She encouraged me, and she encouraged me all my life, and not to take anything away from my mom because I love my mother dearly, but my grandmother, I was the firstborn grandchild, so you can imagine that I was my grandma's baby, and I spent a lot of time with her, and she encouraged me, and she also taught me that sometimes you have to encourage yourself, and she taught me that, and that's so true, because a lot of times in life you have to encourage yourself. You have to find motivation within yourself to just make it in this world, because this world can be cruel. It could be hard, you know, people losing their jobs, houses, you know, people are so caught up in material things a lot of times that they don't even realize that stuff don't mean nothing. You know, it really don't. It means absolutely nothing. Because if you don't have God, you don't have inner peace, you don't have anything. Ask me, I could tell you that. Without God, I am nothing. Good morning. I am nothing, and you won't be nothing without him. The material things don't make you. That's what's on the inside. Yeah. I keep talking about that because it's so true. See how the sun's shining? You see all these new houses over here? A freaking that stinking house right there. But yeah. It's not a new houses, nice houses actually. Some of them are small. I didn't notice that they started making houses over here smaller. I'm gonna show you. Well, I passed the big ones over there, but they got a lot of detailing on some of them. They really do. So, yeah. But let me finish getting my workout on. I'll check back with y'all in just a little bit. Peace.